I've helped the top YouTube creators amass hundreds of thousands of views with my viral video scripts. In this video, I'm going to review the step-by-step frameworks that I've used to write video scripts in the shortest amount of time that will blow up your channel and make your audience fall in love with you. And these frameworks work for just about any niche. Over the past 20 years, the average attention span has dropped from 12 minutes to just 8 seconds, less than a literal goldfish. And that means you have just a few seconds to grab your audience's attention before they click off. And for YouTube videos, the biggest drop-off is in the first 30 seconds, which means that without writing a solid hook, you have literally zero chance of going viral. Here's how to write a viral hook in 3 simple steps. First, you want to pay particular attention to the initial 5 seconds of the script. Mr. B says this all the time.
I roast the hell out of people who have boring first 5 seconds. It's brutal.
So, unless you want to get roasted by Mr. Beast, make it clear that you will actually deliver on your title and thumbnail. If your video is about writing viral hooks, mention it in the first line. I've helped the top YouTube creators amass hundreds of thousands of views with my viral video scripts. Next, you want to list out the 3 biggest questions that the viewer will have when they see the title and thumbnail. For example, when you saw this video on the homepage, you may have thought, how do I know this will work? Will this work in any niche? And how long will it take for me to write a viral script? And I just answered them. In this video, I'm going to review the step-by-step frameworks that I've used to write video scripts in the shortest amount of time that will blow up your channel and make your audience fall in love with you. And these frameworks work for just about any niche. Every single line in the hook should have a purpose. If it doesn't answer a question in the viewer's mind, you can probably cut it. And that includes telling the viewer to like and subscribe at the start of the video. It's kind of like asking a girl to be your girlfriend within the first 30 seconds of meeting her. Kind of awkward. You can also take this chance to build trust and credibility with your audience by adding social proof. This could be by talking about how much money you're making, how big your YouTube channel is, or how many years of experience you have doing what you do. Lastly, keep the language below a 5th grade level. You want your video to attract as many people as possible, so you want to use simpler language to target a larger audience. Imagine if we started with, in this video, we will unravel the arcane artistry behind YouTube script writing. Doesn't feel right. In the next step, we are writing the body section. This is the meat and potatoes of the content. And if you presented your content in an informative and entertaining way, your viewers would have learned something new and watched till the very end. So your video will get hundreds and thousands of views. We first want to take out a pen and vomit everything that we want to talk about onto a piece of paper. Don't worry if it's disorganized, because the next step, we will organize the brain dump into the main talking points of the video. For educational videos, you can write out each point as a header. For example, this is the outline of this script. For story videos, we can structure the video using the hero's journey story arc, where the main character starts off in the ordinary world, goes on an adventure, meets a talking donkey, faces a few challenges, fights off a dragon, eventually wins, returns back home safely, and everyone lives happily ever after. Every good story has a hero's journey in it, including some of your favorite movies. Now that we have the outline, we can move on to the body. This is by far the most difficult part in the script writing process, just because it takes so much time. Most people end up procrastinating for days and even weeks, and they end up releasing their video late. And when they do decide to write it, they end up rambling on, just saying random words into the camera with no clear structure, and it just turns out a total mess. To save you some pain, you can use the what, why, how framework when writing. What being the main point you're actually talking about, why being why the viewer should care, how being an actionable takeaway for the viewer. You want to keep it entertaining and easy to digest. One way you can do that is by using frameworks and analogies to explain complex concepts to the viewer. Also, if at any point you're stuck, you can also use AI in the script writing process. And no, I'm not saying to use AI to help you write the script itself. The scripts they give are pretty bad because AI doesn't understand what kind of content works on YouTube. But you can use ChatGPT to come up with new ideas to overcome writer's block, just like how I asked it what to write about in the next section, and it told me transitions. Transitions will help you connect one main point to another without the video feeling disjointed. You can also take this chance to create what I call an open loop, which will pique the viewer's curiosity and keep them watching. One way that you can introduce the next section after you've completed a point is by saying, now that we've written a transition, we can now move on to the most overlooked yet most important step, which is also the transition here. Look, the first draft of your script will be far from perfect, so you will have to edit it multiple times. In fact, I spent 5 hours editing the script down from its original 16-minute length. If you skip this step, the filming and editing process will take longer than expected because of all of the errors that you have to cut out. You want to refine the structure, make sure that the transitions are smooth from one section to another, and check if the pacing is engaging. When you are editing the script, don't stare into your screen like a zombie. Read the script out loud, use hand gestures, and be expressive so you know what the script sounds like in your speaking voice. That way, you know whether the words actually sound good coming out of your mouth. Another great editing tip is to imagine a cynical old man sitting right right beside you as you are reading the script. And with each line he reads, he asks you, why is this line in the script? If you don't have a good answer and you can remove it without affecting the flow of the video, you can probably cut it. In most cases, less is more. If you've got time, you can ask friends and family to read your script and point out any errors. An outside perspective usually sees more. The very last step is writing the outro. A common mistake I see many creators make is recapping everything that they've just talked about in the video. Kind of like, in this video we talked about how to write a hook, how to write a body, how to write a call to action, how to this, how to that. Don't. Recapping the video ruins your retention. Instead, you want to do a simple call to action to another video on your channel. You can use the hook gap action framework where you catch the viewer's attention, show them that they have a knowledge gap, and tell them what action to take next. Congratulations! Now you know how to write a viral video script. But there's something I didn't tell you guys. Everything I've just said in this video is completely useless if you don't know how to film, edit, or create a killer title and thumbnail. That's why I created a video explaining just that. You can click on the video over here, go and watch that. I'll see you in the next one.